Hello everybody and welcome to a brief tour of one of my old cities. I'm currently building a city now in Minecraft, which I think is going quite well. But to get to the point where I am now, I had to go through a few trials, let's say. And this is one of them. This is probably 5, 6 years old. This world, not me. I wasn't 5 or 6 years old when I made it. That would be quite impressive. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to go over it really briefly. It's on a super flat world. Just adjust my headphones a little bit. So I personally hate super flat worlds, but as I say, I had to go through this to get to where I am now. So anyway, let's go over this world then. It's not very big. I'll show you just a brief. It's really not too big, but it's big enough to do a brief tour. So let's start at the town hall. This was meant to be symmetrical, but I remember getting very, very frustrated because if you look, it's really not symmetrical. Like even this light's not in order. Even this peak's not in order of the bottom bit. I didn't even think this thing isn't even symmetrical. Yeah, it's the first time I tried to build very big. I think it came out okay. I like what I was going with the windows. I like what I was doing with these and the flags, but the actual building itself isn't too good. Actually, I quite like this as well. This little design here. I actually might use that. This is why I'm doing this tour. I'm looking back and maybe I'll gain some inspiration. Like I really like the sandstone with the brick. To be honest, that's quite nice. Definitely could do with some fountains here. Anyway, we're not critiquing. Sorry, but yeah, I don't really do interiors much. So let's move on anyway. We've got the freeway here or the highway. It's not really a highway, I guess, but goes across. But this was the first time I ever tried to build levels like with bridges and add in intricate like patterns, which I use a lot more now. But it's nice that this was the first time I ever tried to do that, which was cool. Oh, here we go. This is. Oh, I never came up with a name. Oh dear. So yeah, I was probably around, probably 15 when I built this. Probably around there. So take it with a grain of salt. Bear that in mind. This actually was the first house I built. I was going to do a Stranger Things world. So this is actually Michael. Is it Michael's house? Is that his name? Michael. The main character. Well, I guess they're all main characters. This is Mike's house from Stranger Things. So yeah, it's quite good. The roof is a little bit iffy, and to be honest, as I look over there, the roofs look a bit iffy over there. Clearly, I wasn't very good at roofing yet. But yeah, all in all, it's quite a nice house though. We've got this, which I actually really like. This is done well. This is meant to be the school, and I really do like how I use the stairs on the corner. I even like the clock face. I've really liked that actually. I can't really find too much of a fault beyond the fact it's quite small. I actually I really like that. That is okay. The back's a bit. The back isn't great, but no, I really do like the school. Even the football pitch. It's quite good. It's missing a few lines, but I don't watch football, so can't blame me. It's a very bog standard. I think I'm in the natural texture pack. It could be the city texture pack actually. Oh, it is the city texture pack. So that's why it looks quite nice actually. Textures. It's a very boring. It's not a bad house. Oh, okay. No, it's not a bad house. It's not bad. It's just it's very boring. It's extraordinarily boring. But that's it. Looks like a new build in the UK. Okay. Anyway, well, I like that school bus. That's a very nice school bus actually. Okay. Wow. See, not completely hopeless. Little pathway down over there. You have another very, very. I don't know if this is someone else in Stranger Things' house. This is quite a nice house. I like how it expands on the level up. In fact, this is quite nice. You know what though? It does feel. I think it's just because of the way I've done the back gardens and such. It does feel like a GTA house. You know the ones where they haven't really got like gardens that make sense. It feels a bit like a liminal space back here. That's the word. But again, it's quite nice. All these houses so far, they've been relatively nice. This is definitely based off of a UK house. Now I'm looking at it, so clearly I dropped the Stranger Things theme at this point. This is very based off of a UK house, like one of the new builds. Again with the weird garden. But yeah, the theme so far I've identified is the buildings are quite nice and quite a good scale as well. I've just done them very, like, I did them with no detail, really. Like, this is so unbelievably boring. Which is something I think I do a better job at now. Looks like some sort of Halloween-y house. Got a zombie here. Yeah, it's quite nice. Oh, there's a little Steve head in the window too. Actually, I do like this house a lot up here. I think it looks quite nice. Again, the roof is a little bit weird. I clearly hadn't got the roof down. You know what? It's okay actually. It's okay. I like that though. The roads are also quite nice. I like the yellow line. Looks to be some sort of business, maybe a bank. Maybe that's meant to be an S. Yeah, I think that's what, like the dollar sign. Have a little fast food van. That's not, you know what? It's got character. It has definitely got character. Another nice little store. In fact, I do quite like. What wood is this? Acacia. Wow. Wow. Look at the. Oh wow. Oh, maybe I should use the city texture pack more. That looks amazing. And look at these. It's like a vent. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I should use a texture pack on my new city. I do quite like it. This house is very small. Look at the scale difference between the houses. That completely went out the window. Again, though, that to be honest, this is a bit more like what I think I'd build nowadays. The roofs, again, the roofs are all very slightly off, but the actual like, the idea of the roof, I do quite like. This is Dustin's house. I remember that from Stranger Things, because I remember putting the wheat down, because I had like a reference image up. That was from that was 6 years ago even, and I still remember that. I also I built it up like a layer up. What block is this? Soul sand. Wow. So you can see I started to experiment with like levels, which was quite good. So let's shoot off. Let's go over. Oh, hang on, we've got this bit over here. Just a couple tennis courts, a basketball court, a campfire, and no camping right next to a campsite. It's actually quite cozy. Yeah, it's quite cozy actually. I'd sleep there. So anyway, let's cross the bridge, and this was meant to be like the idea of the downtown region. That was like the neighborhood district, town hall, and then this was like the downtown period. So, sorry, downtown district. So a little bit of a garage here. I quite like the coal. I still do this now. So you put like stone next to, it looks like oil, kind of. What is that? Oh, that's a paint. Oh, okay. I really like this texture pack. And they've got like a health, med kit, and the workbench. Wow. Okay. This is actually a really cool texture pack. The cars are a little bit big for the garage. Oh, there's been a murder. Oh, Steve's been killed. There's an interior. He's got a diner over here. What's going on? Oh, I like the paintings are so good in this texture pack. Oh, look at oh my goodness. Okay, I really like the texture pack. Yeah, they got some great, even the leaves look nice. And the floor, look at the floor. Jungle. I might have to check out my city with this texture pack and see what it looks like. Maybe I could swap them around. Some stalls, they all look the same. Yeah, they are. And a church, got to stay prayed up. Some cherry blossom trees. I don't know about the fountains, but yeah, it's okay. I think some stained glass windows could be due. I don't know what's going on there. That's okay. This hotel. You see, this is actually quite funny because I looked on this world briefly before I did the tour, and I plan on building a very similar build on my current city to this because I love the blue and the brick with the red hotel sign. So I'm going to build something very similar to this on my current city. I feel like I could do a build inspired by that, just not as extreme with the blocks. Looks like you got a little. That's a cool logo, like a little car dealership. Only £2 million. Wow, yeah, I quite like this. This is quite Oh, there's an interior. Oh no, there's not. Oh no, there's definitely not. Okay, whoops. It's a nice little hut. What's it? Okay, I don't know what's going on with the hut. Looks like you got a little downtown shopping district here. Grocery store. I don't hate that. I like the idea with the window. It's not performed great, but I do like the idea. The toy store's looking quite colourful. Another nonchalant sort of store. See, this just lacks a lot of personality, I think. Apart from this is my own coffee brand. EL Coffee Shop. There should be another one, if I remember correctly, somewhere. Maybe not. It must have been a different world. But yeah, that's my own coffee brand I made. Black suit. This is skeleton clothing. Yep, skeleton clothing. I made up a little clothing store. Got a hut. And then this is the perfect embodiment, if you ask me, of characterless. Characterless? Soulless. There's no detail. It's just grey. It doesn't look hideous, right? But it's just like, man, there's nothing going on. It's, you know what? It looks Soviet. It looks like 1960s England building, like just purely for housing purposes. This is Tinyville. This is meant to be like, I don't know. I just really want to build a castle. I can't lie. I just really, really want to build a castle and put up mushroom trees. So I built like a little kids play park in the middle of town where you could like send the kids and they can go play at the Tinyville and pretend, you know, like when they do like fake shops, like the kids can work in the shop, but it's all like, here's your fake burger. It was like that. As I say, I just really want to build a castle with a moat, but I couldn't come up with a reason and why that would be here. So I made it. I made my own story up. This is really nice actually. I do really like this. This is a water pumping facility, so it's like where they get the water for the city. I do really like this actually. It looks like an old factory. I don't know about the roof there, but it looks like an old factory converted into a water, like distillery. Yeah, actually I do really like that, and I like the tubes. It all fits quite well. I don't know what was going to go there. Oh, we do have another EL. That's that's very close. This one even has an interior. Another EL coffee shop, wow. And then if I remember correctly, you can go this way, underneath, yeah. And this way you get to this shop, which is just rubbish. LZ, I don't know, it's just rubbish. This, I saw this design on the Minecraft, this was 5-6 years ago, on the Minecraft like community thing, and I just loved it. So I started to build it, but I think this was the last thing I built. And I just didn't like it, and it just felt soulless. And I looked around, I was like, what even is this stuff? Like, it just looks rubbish. So I moved on. But that's good though. That's the common theme I have. I have a bunch of old cities that I can look through. But you know, as you build more, you get better, and then you look back at what you've built and you think, oh, instead of tearing it down, I'll just build somewhere new. So it's quite nice. It's quite nice to look back. This is a police station. I really like this. I like the lighter blue with the quartz. Looks very nice. It's a very nice shape as well. Very interesting. Even with the tree. I do actually really like the police station. Looks like I was going to do a skyscraper district this way. I don't know what's going on with this. I feel like I could get this design to work if I want another layer up. Not great though. I can't lie. It's not great. But to be honest, I think that's everything. Oh, look at the skylight. Yeah, it's rubbish. This is everything. So it's as I say, it's not very big. It's definitely, I'd say it's bigger than what I've got now on my current city. But it's nice to look back at the progress, and I do like the pine trees, the spruce trees. I do really like them. This was a real learning experience, from the big buildings to the layoi. Sorry, let me let me do that again. From the big building to the layers in the housing and whatnot. I think I did learn a lot, and I think the biggest takeaway, looking back now, that I think I could take away from all this, is to just build with character. Never build to fill space. Build something you want to build. Because as you can see here, a lot of these I feel like I just built to fill the space. Whereas the hotel, the water distillery, even some of the houses, I built them with character. And I think that's the best takeaway right now I can get from this. As well as this little detail. I quite like this. The little 4 pillars on top of the thing. I'm going to use that. Yeah, so that was the tour. If you want to see another tour, I've got plenty of other old cities. I probably have another 3, maybe 4. Similar scale, maybe a couple bigger, a couple smaller, I'm not sure. But if you do want to see more, let me know. And if you did enjoy the video, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care and have a good day.
I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here till the moment I die.
I've been on the move, I never saw myself ever coming so far. taking small steps. I was trying to find my groove, yeah, I know that I was off to a really slow start, but now I'm running, never looking back, I'm going towards where the sun is. Even if it blinds me, I find peace inside, keep my eyes on the prize till I'm holding it above me.